Are you curious about entrepreneurship and do you like to work independently? Are you ready to take the challenge to go from idea to concept in about 20 weeks? Then this minor is absolutely something for you to try. You can work either on your own idea or with a partner, and you get an entrepreneurial coach and we help you with your questions. You work in sprint plans and you have to give sprint reviews every 2 weeks. And we will examine you with a demo at the end of the minor.
I started this minor already having a company, but just not having my target audience researched enough. This minor really allowed me to validate all the assumptions I had about it. So that really helped me.
Things that you can grow personally. We talk about different mindsets, entrepreneurial skills. We talk about trying stuff, be curious, know that it's a process you're working on, and you need to ask for help, of course. And we also like you to grow as an entrepreneur. So if you have a business idea, you can validate that through the weeks, and then you have a solid business model canvas and a business model at the end of the minor.
Besides working on my company, I was also able to learn about personal growth. And I was able to learn about 5 new mindsets that I was able to use within my company.
As I mentioned, you need to ask questions. You are the entrepreneur. And you need to find out what to do, how to make your decisions. But you have a coach and he or she is an entrepreneur as well. And you can ask questions to your fellow entrepreneurships who are in your learning cycle, because you all walk through the same path, more or less. So that's really helpful for students.
I learned the most from my fellow students. We discussed a lot about business ideas and the problems I have.
We have this major part, that's the minor entrepreneurship, that's for 20 European credits. And there are 2 parts for 5 credits. We have expertise, as we call it. That's something that you can develop that you need in your company. And we have the so-called entrepreneurial competences, as I mentioned before, that you learn about the mindsets and personal leadership, of course. It's very important that you can tell your story. So communication is key when you are an entrepreneur, of course. We ask you to give sprint reviews during the whole process, short presentations, what you tell us, what you've done, what you've learned, and how you will continue in the next phase. And we have an end demo at the end, and then you give a big presentation telling about your different sprint reviews and tell us what you've made up and what conclusions you've drawn from all the things that you've learned and researched. It depends on your starting situation. There are students who already have a company and who are trying to improve something in their company. But there are also students who don't have any idea and they discover what kind of problems there are in the world that they would want to solve. In optimization of things, you could easily get your product market fit at the end and then you're ready to go. Well, you need to be a 3rd or 4th year student, of course, because this minor is for a 3rd or 4th year program. We have some requirements about the language skills and you need to have a B2 level.
I was really excited to start a company, and with this minor, entrepreneurship, I really get a taste of how it is to be an entrepreneur. What I enjoy most about entrepreneurship is the freedom and to work on a project that I really like.
If you're curious about entrepreneurship and you can really work independently and you are ready to take the challenge to go from idea to concept in about 20 weeks, then I think this minor is really something for you.